So first off, stay behaviors. We want to get him motivated by food. Now, as soon as he sits, we're going to give food. Boom, right there. So we want to give it to him the exact second that his bottom goes on the ground. Now to release him, I want to get eye contact. So as soon as he looks up at me, I'm going to release him. I'm going to do body language, the verbal okay, and of course the eye contact is going to be dictated by him. Okay? Good. So by moving away from him, I create a little bit of a vacuum where he does that more. It's going to be the same thing with the place command. Runsfur. Place. Good boy. Now if you notice that his back leg wasn't on the bed, right there, I withheld the food until he had all four on his bed. It's important that he does this all the way. We don't have a lot of recourse at this point in his training if he gets off. You just want to take him back there and tell him place. Now right now, waiting for eye contact, he naturally focuses on the food. What I want to do is make it more natural for him to engage you. So that's why it's so important that we're waiting for eye contact. Okay, good job, good boy. All right, so that's the place. Now with the down command, at this point we're starting with sit. Good job, buddy. Now where he offered up that behavior, I automatically gave the treat. For the down, we give the treat right between his front paws. Now if his bottom comes off the ground, we're not going to give a strong correction. Good boy. But so the course of action we have is to withdraw from him. Pull away. Okay? Good boy. Now if you notice when I say okay, I make him come forward, okay, to get the food. You don't want to say okay and give the food to him because he'll just stay right there. Now, let me do one more repetition of the down. Runsfur down. Now, hand goes away, good. Hand goes back, down. Good boy, good boy. Now, oop, down. Good boy, good boy. Waiting for eye contact. Okay, good boy, good boy. From there, what you want to do is start not going down with him. So we do this from a standing position. So you go from down on the ground to kneeling to standing, and then he'll get better and better at it. So next thing we want to start on is leash walking. Now, at this age, we have pretty good leverage because we have prong collar with him, and we're not going to be really formal with our heel. So if we got really formal and demanded a lot, it'd kind of be like having your first grader do calculus. So all I want is for him not to pull. So if he goes ahead of me, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold the leash tight and I'm going to stop. So this is a variation of the crazy man method, and I just pretend that this is a brake cable. So if he pulls ahead of me, the cable stops and we don't get to go anywhere. Now, if he's behind or to the side, I'm just going to give little light tugs to bring him with me. Runsfur, good boy, good job. Now, I still am using a lot of food on this heel, and I always want this leash to be loose, like this. Good boy. Heel. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Okay. Boy. Good job. All right. Now on the come command, we're going to say, so this is the last of his core behaviors that I want to talk about, so you're almost done with me. We're going to say the command, and then right after we say it, we're going to get a little tug. So what we're doing, we're creating a conditioned response that when he hears the word come, it triggers something in his brain that tells him, come over here right now. So we create urgency on a psychological level right from the start. So if I have food, I'm going to use these as a distraction. I'm going to kind of throw them He found something he's very interested in. Good boy, good boy. I'm going to throw the food over there. Runsfur, come. Good boy, yay, good boy. Now when you go, I'm going to use that a couple times. So when he goes to the food, I'm going to say his name, say come. Runsfur, come. Good boy, good job, good boy. So we use distractions as a training opportunity to get him to go away from us. And we call him when he's very interested in other things. When you're at home, you can find a fence or something in your neighborhood with dogs barking on the other side. Runsfur, come. Good boy, good job, buddy, good boy. We want it to end in a reward. So at this age, we're ending in a reward. We'll start taking that away as he advances in age and in his training. Now, if once you've done this a couple times and he's staying right by you, we don't need to seek out more opportunities. It kind of means that he's going to stay close. I don't like to spend lots of reps like trying to get him away from me. I'll just let him enjoy being around me at this point. So 3 or 4 reps is good per training session for the recall. So again, we have our stay behaviors, we have walking on a leash, and we have recall. So if that doesn't make sense, you can send us emails or texts or anything. Feel free to ask me questions about it, and hope you enjoy him as much as we are.